Have you seen a planet with burning ice? There are planets hotter than stars. Clouds formed of metal. Zombie planets born from the remains of the dead. Only in our galaxy, there are still hundreds of billions of worlds waiting for us. These worlds will allow us to glimpse the wonders of the universe. And create maps for the future pioneers. Who one day may plant their flags on landscapes we can scarcely imagine. Now follow the captain's ship. Let us explore these marvelous events in the universe together. Our first destination is the nearest alien planet. 400 trillion kilometers away from us. But the long road to our cosmic neighbors is filled with all kinds of cosmic wonders. Crossing the distant orbit of Neptune, we enter the cold cosmic debris zone surrounding the solar system. Deliberately faint. This enormous frozen material disk contains billions of cold fragments. These fragments are the leftover icy lines from our solar system formation. There are also dwarf planets like this. This is a red mini ice giant with a thick atmosphere. Carving a wave can accommodate up to 200 dwarf planets. Perhaps there are thousands of planets that may float in the more distant space. One day, these tiny worlds may become the cosmic base camp of interstellar travelers, becoming the last outpost connected to our solar system. When we finally fly out of the solar system, we will reach the nearest star system to Earth, which is also our first target. Alpha Centauri, which is the hometown of the Trisolarans in the novel. In this triple star system, a small red dwarf star called Proxima Centauri orbits a pair of sun-like stars. They are the merger of Alpha Centauri. As we approach Proxima Centauri, we will see the strange sight of 3 stars. And first to greet us are 2 huge dust belts orbiting the stars. Continuing forward, we come to the real treasure of this system. Welcome to the exoplanet Proxima Centauri b, the closest to Earth. The mass of this distant Earth cousin is almost the same as Earth, and its density indicates it is also rocky. Its orbit is within the habitable zone of the star, making it likely to have liquid water on its surface. Considering its distance and similarity to Earth, this may be our first stop on humanity's journey to the stars. Standing on this planet, you can see the spectacular sight of 3 suns. On a clear night, you can also see our sun and our home. But there is still much we don't understand about our cosmic neighbors. Its star is very unstable. So much so that stellar flares may put planets into a state of dead silence, making life unable to survive. Only when we truly get there can we determine whether to migrate. If humans land on the surface of Lingxing, it will become a milestone event in human history, the moment humans become an interstellar species. The moment humans become an interstellar species. We will leave familiar things behind. To explore a world that humanity cannot comprehend. Gliese 436b, a planet completely different from Earth. Its orbital path is very close to its star, with surface temperatures reaching up to 438 degrees Celsius. On such a high-temperature planet, you might think it would be covered with oceans along the rivers. But this Neptune-sized exoplanet is an icy planet. What burns here is not fire, but ice. The planet's immense gravity compresses water vapor in the atmosphere. Turning it into a peculiar ice. Physicists call these forms of water ice clathrate and ice abysses. This is the TRAPPIST-1 system, a family composed of 7 rocky planets. They tightly squeeze around the star. These Earth-sized planets orbit so closely together that the entire system can easily fit within Mercury's orbit. The 2 inner planets are suspected to be similar to Venus. Scorching hot gases envelop dense clouds. And the farthest TRAPPIST-1 is a frozen world. The lowest surface temperature can reach minus 104 degrees Celsius. However, the 4 middle planets operate within the habitable zone of the stellar system, making this system the best place for life to possibly exist. TRAPPIST-E is one of the most promising candidates for habitability we know of, and each of these worlds is much older than Earth. However, this system has a problem. Theoretically, each planet is tidally locked. One side faces the sun, while the other side is forever exposed to the cold void. Such extreme temperatures may make it difficult for life to take root. But under the right conditions, if one of these worlds can have vast oceans on the sun-facing side, then the star's heat is just enough to sustain liquid water, allowing liquid water not to evaporate, making the miracle of life possible. It is TRAPPIST-E, the eyeball Earth. It looks like a shimmering red water orb gazing into space. Other planets may be the most suitable places for life in the twilight zone of strange dust. The perfectly tempered Chunhun County is a refuge for life amid scorched earth and eternal winter. TRAPPIST stars are now the main targets of the James Webb Space Telescope. It will gaze at their atmospheres to search for biosignatures. If our descendants reach this system, they will look up to see a sky adorned with sibling planets. Each planet tightly clings to the warmth of their dim red star, like campers by a bonfire. Further away, 64 light-years beyond, hides a seemingly peaceful world. A world with arc-shaped white clouds, floating above lush, deep blue shadows. As we approach slowly, you will discover the violent aspects of this gas giant. The winds here are the fastest known in space, 25 times faster than the strongest recorded hurricanes. And those cold blues you see from space, they are sharp silica granules like glass fragments. At this moment, sweeping across the whole world with you at 7 times the speed of sound. If this is not enough to kill you, such extreme high temperatures will do. The gas temperature here is very high, even capable of directly melting pure gold. High temperatures cause the gas to evaporate at speeds up to 1.3 billion pounds per second. In this hellish world, even the sky wants to escape. When we travel on the dark cosmic highway 400 light-years from Earth, A truly spectacular scene emerges from the darkness. This newborn planet may look familiar at first glance. But compared to Saturn, this massive world is the real Ring King. Its ring system is 200 times larger than Saturn's, nearly 120 million kilometers wide, almost the distance from Earth to the Sun. If Saturn's rings were that huge, we could see them clearly at night, and they would appear much larger than the Moon. Researchers suspect there is a moon larger than Mars in the gaps of the rings. Standing on this planet, you will see breathtaking sights never seen before. As time passes, the surrounding halo will gradually condense, slowly forming a complete satellite family, possibly up to hundreds of satellites. But for now, it provides us with never-before-seen cosmic pictures, proving we are not yet ready to explore other systems more complex and diverse than the solar system. It is estimated that nearly half of Sun-like star systems contain multiple suns, implying there are billions of planets, all showing the sight of two suns setting and rising. Some planets not only orbit 2 or 3 stars, but there are even planets orbiting 4 stars. On such planets, your body can cast multiple shadows, and you can also gaze at the sight of simultaneous sunsets and sunrises. This is a true image of a 3-star system in the Orion Nebula, revealing the enormous gas and dust ring, rotating around 3-star stars. In this twisted fragment vortex, there is evidence of a hidden planet. In the gaps between gas and dust, the known first planet that orbits 3 stars simultaneously. Some other planets look more like stars themselves, rather than planets. This enormous hot gas giant is tidally locked to its star, with daytime temperatures reaching 3,000 degrees Celsius, hotter than the surface of some stars. At this extremely high temperature, heavy metals are released from the planet's interior into the atmosphere. When fierce winds blow these metals to the night-facing side, incredible things happen. In this cooler atmosphere, iron, and other heavy element particles condense into metallic clouds. Massive metal dust storms may rage from one hemisphere to another, releasing downpours of liquid gems. This is not the only wealthy planet. 21 light-years away from Earth, This supermassive rocky planet may be the ultimate highlight in the universe. Others just teams match rot. These pure granular aluminum canopies under extreme atmospheric pressure may form large ruby and sapphire deposits. Scientists believe there may even be a pure diamond planet here. Due to its solar proportion being quite similar, WASP-12b may have a diamond core. But even if it truly exists, you will never see it from space. It is shrouded in clouds of methane and carbon monoxide, capturing 94% of the light, making it blacker than blackberries. Because it is very close to the star, gravity stretches the planet into an egg shape. But this diamond space bullet has been sentenced to death. The strong gravity of its star is pulling it toward fiery extinction, leaving it only 3 million years of life. But for some planets, death is not the end of the story. When large binary stars turn into supernovae, the ensuing explosions destroy all nearby planets. However, the death of one world can sometimes lead to the birth of another world. After this explosion, certain stars collapse into rapidly rotating cores, called pulsars, which absorb large amounts of stellar debris. But the things left on the outer edge mix cooling and condensing, until the last new world formed. A moment. Worlds like this are very rare. But 2,300 light years away, this pulsar with a billion-year history is guarding not one, but 3 potential zombie planets. The closest is Draeger, a rocky little world smaller than Mercury, very likely completely exposed to intense X-ray radiation. Then we come to the other 2 exoplanets, a pair of zombie super-Earths called Poltergast and Fubiter, each more than 3 times the mass of Earth. Immersed in the flickering light of a dead star, on the surfaces of these planets, you will witness a magical sight never seen before. Charged particles from the pulsar will rain down on the surface. This will create bright auroras lighting up the entire night sky. At the end of lethal X-rays, the warmth of a non-living star. Such a world seems impossible to exist with life. But on planets with extremely thick atmospheres, these X-rays can be converted into heat, supporting liquid water on the surface, and may even support life itself. Causing it to thrive on zombie planets. Using Marquet-Willow surface signal. As much as possible glasses. Possible light umbrella Declar UD as much as possible. Happy nerd. When we reach the farthest point of the journey, more than 2,000 light years from Earth, we still have only touched the surface there. 700 trillion other worlds are still waiting for us to explore. There are planets soaked with light from the hot center of the Milky Way. Planets orbiting the edge of supermassive black holes. And huge water planets with oceans thousands of kilometers deep. Exploring these distant planets is a dream that only our descendants can achieve. If they step on a strange planet and feel the warmth of the new sun, they will remember us, who understood these worlds as low bands. Study the formation and nature of these planets. And one day in the future, some of these planets will become theirs. CAK Marga the tag has Sutiyang, Drab Mei Tiyue Yivu Shupin. Eat meal, expensive Lindon Wei Pling. Methi.